Hello folks, time for another video and shave. Alright, well, little somber today because our wet shaving community had a pretty big loss. We lost Jill from She Shaves with Jill, and yeah, I'm just a little bummed out. So I got a lot of whiskers going on. I actually have a full week because I was waiting for two actual special mail calls, and one was from Italian barber / Razorock. I was waiting for this little guy right here. This is the Razorock Eco single edge. Now this is technically my first artisan single edge razor. I did have two gem razors, vintage razors, but I lost them in a fire a few years ago. So after seeing Jimmy from NYC Wet Shaving, sorry Jimmy, it kind of tweaked my mind. Like, hey man, I don't have any single edge, and from what he said, the razor is inexpensive. I think I paid $29 for this, and it comes with 100 crown blades, which are half DE blades. And what always stopped me from getting a single edge razor was a lot of them use like an artisan specialty blade, and I have thousands of DE blades. So what's nice is I can just snap a DE blade in and put it in here. And I got green, of course, because that is my color. Plus also the green has a slightly longer handle than I believe the blue or the gold. But of course I'll leave the link down there. I'll also leave link to Jimmy's YouTube page, and of course to Jill's. And to kind of remember Jill, I had a piece of equipment that was sent to me by my buddy Wes from Rod George Shave Designs, a nice handle, and I didn't know what to call it for a long time. And Jill named this handle. She named this the Frog, because green and black are my favorite shaving colors. So what I'm going to do is, I think I can do it. I haven't tried this yet, but I might as well try it on camera. Is I already have that crown blade that came with this razor, that Razorock or Italian barber sent with it. I'm going to take the head, blades are in there still, and I'm going to use this other handle on there. This is the maiden voyage of this shave. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to take this little nylon washer in there and put it on the threads there so it doesn't harm the anodized aluminum. And I think it's the right size. Yes, it fits perfectly. Alright, so we're going to, in remembrance of Jill, we're going to use the Frog handle on the Eco head. Nice match. Awesome. Okay, I was also waiting for another mail call, which I'm going to use in an upcoming video. My buddy Wes, who is a buddy of mine, he's also a subscriber to my channel, and we've been kind of close for a couple years because we were moderators in another group a few years ago, and we stayed tight, and he sends me gear all the time. He's so awesome. He sent me that awesome Rod George handle, but he sent me another care package, and it came the same day. It came today with the with this, but I don't want to kind of glob everything together, so I'm going to make more videos because he sent me, I'm not going to really show you, but he sent me a pretty big box full of some goodies that we'll use in another video. So anyway, I've been kind of waiting around. It's kind of raining a little bit here in New Jersey. The weather's been crazy today. Today is Monday, but I'll put this up on Tuesday. But it's been 7 days, and I'm already starting to get ingrown hair, so I don't know what's going to happen with my shave here, but we'll see. So anyway, I'm going to use the Pia, the Pia Cenza from Sterling. I just figured, you know what, I'm kind of in a glum mood. I want to do something that's going to pick me up, and this Acqua di Parma scent from this Piacenza. I know Chris is going to be mad because I usually say Piacenza, But it's Piacenza. Sorry, I'm from New Jersey. We butcher words all day long. So I already lathered that up in the Timeless Bowl. I've used my green and black Craving shaving brush with that nice That Darn Rob Fanchurian knot. And such a great scent. I love the scent of Acqua di Parma. So yeah, so let's try this out. Boy, this other handle, very light. So yeah, so technically this is my first artisan single edge razor. Whoa, the rain is a-coming. I'm going to do a quick little pre-shave with the PAA Cube 2.0. Just because I got a lot of whiskers. Wow, that's some rain. Alrighty. So let's go with the Sterling Piacenza. I was practicing that word for like a day or two. And it brings me back to a funny story actually about Jill. When I first got to see Moog brushes, I used to call them Shmoog with an H, and there's no H in it. She used to break my balls on how I said Smog. Moog. Well, the grandkids are over, so sorry if you hear some noise in the background. But yeah, Jill will be missed. Yeah, that rain is really coming down. Boy, I really love the scent of this. And there's something I learned about, I own a lot of Razorock product with soaps. It's basically soaps. But I've never ordered from Italian Barber before. Every time I bought Razorock, it's either on Amazon or through a third party. So when I ordered this razor, I ordered from Italian Barber in Canada. And it was interesting to watch how it shipped. I figured, since I'm on the East Coast, it would come from Canada to New York and go through customs and to New Jersey, but it actually went to Chicago, which was interesting. But it got here today. They said it was going to get here Wednesday, but it's almost 3 days early. All right, so let's go with the Razorock Eco with that crown, half DE blade that came with the razor. They sent you 100 blades, which is awesome. And we'll see how it does on a week of stubble. Wow. That's nice and smooth. The razor is very light. And I'm not a light razor kind of person. But with this Rod George handle, makes it nice. Yeah, like I said, I saw Jimmy from NYC Wet Shaving. His YouTube channel, I'll leave that down below also, like I said. And he's really enjoyed it. I think he has a blue one. And then when I saw or seen on the website that it comes in green, I was like, I gotta have that. And I knew I'd get in a little bit of trouble from my missus because I do have about 20 razors around there. So I knew she would probably be a little mad. It wasn't a lot of money. I guess I believe it was $29. And again, you get 100 blades with it. And what's nice about it is you can use a DE blade. Just snap it in half and you're ready to go. And I'll tell you one thing. Besides hearing my grandkids in the background scream at each other, it is definitely doing a good job on a week's worth of growth. Now I know my buddy Jeremy Tyler loves his single edge razors. I know lately he's been playing with shavettes and whatnot, but I know he's a big single edge fan. Now, you know, single edge versus DE, the only difference is you can, turn the razor around and have another blade on the other side. It's got good feedback. Yeah, my wife made some ribs today. And my wife makes the ribs a little different because she has an Instapot. So what she does is she first cooks the ribs. Well, she marinates them first. And then she cooks the ribs in the Instapot, which is basically like a pressure cooker, for about 25, 26 minutes. And then she takes it out of there, and then if you get that nice glazed texture on the ribs, she either throws them on the grill for a couple minutes or throws them in the oven. And they are spectacular. So that's why I think everybody came over, because they know that Grandma made ribs today. So that was a very, very nice first pass, especially since that is basically my first time with a artisan single edge razor. And that crown blade, not bad. It wasn't tuggy. Boy, my sink. Got a week's worth of slop in there. Alright. Now we'll just paint on another layer. And it feels really nice with this handle. I will definitely have to shave with the stock handle that it came with. I was actually going to shave with the stock handle today, but then I was like, you know what? Let me shave with the handle that Jill gave a nickname to. Yeah, it's like it says, it's actually a little after 6 p.m. here in New Jersey, so I guess this video will probably go up early tomorrow morning, because I definitely won't have time to kind of edit it and get it up. So we're just going to go against the grain. Boy, this razor is very light. Which sometimes for me, when I get my hands on a light razor, I tend sometimes to push too much pressure, but just kind of remembering just to keep it light. And I've also noticed on this razor it has no overhang, which is awesome. There, see, there's no overhang. And I like how the green matches the green of the handle. Good stuff. Originally, when I first got the handle, I think when Wes sent it to me, I think it was named like I don't remember what it was named actually, but I was gonna name it like the Mini Predator, since my brush that I used a lot was my Predator brush, but Jill came up with the frog. And it's stuck. So I will always have a piece of shave gear to remember Jill by. Oh, I hear a baby crying. That means everybody's here right now. The baby doesn't get any ribs. Baby's too young. So for you who didn't know Jill, she was, I believe, the first female YouTuber to shave her face. She was a face shaver. Straight razors, D razors. And Jill didn't take any crap, let me tell you. Straightforward, she told it as is, which is awesome. And she was also a veteran. I believe she was a Marine. I believe in the Vietnam era. Wow, my face feels pretty good with that single edge. Not bad. Especially since I had a week's worth of growth on there. Yeah, that's nice. And even when I had that ingrown hair starting to come in there, so far so good. Alright, I'm actually going to drain my sink because it's grossing me out. It's just looking like Sasquatch is living in there. The sea monster has spoken. I'm just going to rinse it out a little bit. I'll fill it up just a little bit more. Got lather all over my shirt. That's okay. These Under Armour shirts, they dry really quick. Alright, so I am pretty much really BBS, except for little spots under my neck, which I'll hit up in a minute. Sorry about that water running on. You guys hate that. Especially in states that have droughts. Alright, that should be enough for me to putz around. Yeah, this Eco is very light. And is definitely doing a good job. And the angle, no special angle. It's pretty much the same angle that I used with a DE. Probably around 30 degrees or so. I don't know what the blade gap is because I really didn't search this razor out too much. I've seen it used a bunch, but for some reason when I saw Jimmy's video, it just triggered me to be like, hey, you know what? I need to have one of those. Wow, yeah, and I am pretty almost right there. It's amazing just how light it is. Very nice. That was a good shave. With the old frog handle on there. Alright. So let's drain the sea monster one more time. I got that awesome Piacenza, as Kevy would say. Boy, the towel that I got from my sink that I have down here, it looks like a shredded beast because sometimes I strap my razor blades on it. And I don't want to show it to you because it's kind of got like a million holes in it now. Alright, going to do a little cold water rinse. Actually, it's like a More of a lame-o, like room temperature rinse. Alright, grab the old Lancaster Towel there. I just nickname it the Lancaster Water Magnet because it just really sucks up that water quick. Couple pats. In fact, it does a pretty good job sometimes on your shirt. Yeah, so I definitely, in my next couple of shaves, I'll be using product that was graciously sent to me by my buddy Wes. And you can add, Wes actually does a lot of live shaves in a couple Facebook groups. So if you're out there, keep an eye out for Wes. I'm not going to mention the groups because, I don't know, just because. Alright, so, wow, that feels really good. Alright, so to cap this real quick, the soap was Pia Cenza, which is Sterling's version of Acqua di Parma, my favorite scent out there. And I used the Razorock Eco today with the Rod George handle, the Frog, which was named by Jill, who sadly is no longer with us. And the blade that was in there was these crowns. They sent you 100 of them with the razor, and it's just a half of a DE blade. They're already cut in half for you. So it did a pretty good job. First time I ever used a crown blade of any kind. Good deal. And next time I use this razor, I will definitely use the stock handle that it comes with, which weighs like nothing. And brush was the Craving shaving brush today. My green and black Craving shaving brush with the Fanturian gel tip knot in there, which is a That Darn Rob knot. And of course I used a timeless ball to lather up and did a great job. Alright, so to finish this very nice shave, I'm gonna go with the matching Piacenza Balm from Sterling. It is a 100% match to the soap. That nice luscious, I couldn't even get that word out, scent of Acqua di Parma. I love that so much. And especially coming from a guy who does not like cologne style scents, I just happen to love this because it has that citrusy, fresh, crisp scent. Good stuff. I know I didn't put the scent profile up because it's Acqua di Parma, and I didn't put up the ingredients, but I'll leave the link down below, of course, to Sterling's website where you can find it. Alright. That was an awesome shave. And if you liked it, thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumbs down. And just want to, say I'm so bummed, and many prayers going out to Jill's family. And just a bummer. And I'll also link her channel down below. She has a lot of videos up there. So maybe stop by and check them out. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And until next shave, which will be, I guarantee it, it'll be a bunch of goodies that are actually in this box from my buddy Wes. He sent me a whole bunch of goodies. He's such an awesome guy. He keeps my channel going by sending me goodies, because you run out of content sometimes. And then you get a nice package from Wes. Alright, folks. So until next shave, please stay safe out there. Glenn signing off.